See, if you look at the stakeholder view in any hospital, there are mainly four stakeholders whose interest should be taken care of, and they should be facilitated in all possible ways. Number one is patient. We exist for patients. Number two is doctors, because they are the primary entity serving the patients. Number three, nurses. They are like earth, the canvas where the entire hospital's picture is drawn. They provide the solid foundation for patient care, and 70%, 80% of the time they are with the patients. And fourth is, of course, hospital management, who needs to ensure viability of the hospital and continuity of our services. So, looking at these four different stakeholders, take up patient first, where technology will be deployed. Why do I need technology? So I need to understand where all building blocks are existing. So from patient's perspective, patient wants 5 things from the hospital, any hospital. Number one, patient expects that ensure my safety. When I'm walking in, make sure I walk out. Don't kill me by surgical infections or medication errors or any other procedural problems. That's the very basic. So your technology should support this. You should have the safeguards. It should not happen that the problem is on the left ear and the right ear is operated. And there are cases that are documented in the medical history. So this is paramount. Second is the clinical outcome. Patient comes here not to enjoy 5-star hospitality. They come here to get rid of certain disease, certain pain, discomfort. So clinical outcome is important, and technology, as Niranjan mentioned, in terms of diagnostics, in terms of therapeutics, in terms of procedures, technology should assist in all these areas. We call it AI, we call it AR, VR, we call it cloud, we call it SMAC Plus or whatever we call. But clinical outcome is the end objective. Third objective is reduction in the cost. We are talking of telemedicine. We are talking of optimization of the diagnosis. Rather than having 3 tests, 1 test should be sufficient. So cost reduction to the patient, that is very important, and technology should focus in that area. Now, fourth is experience. So patient doesn't expect to be treated like a king, but at least minimize the discomfort at every touch point. And I'll talk about touch points also very soon. Then, so once you have taken care of the experience, fifth and last aspect that patient is looking for is the latest. It is something new. That is ownership of the data. So when patient wants to move on from one doctor to other doctor, one hospital to other hospital, entire data should be available in such a manner that the other doctor should be able to ensure continuity of the care. For various reasons, patient is transferred from one city to other city, and they want this continuity of care. So these are certain aspects that technology should take care of. Second is doctor's point of view. Doctor now is not satisfied with the information available on the laptop. Doctor wants the information available on the palm top. So everything should be on the mobile. Now I'm being challenged that why PACS is not running on mobile. So we are working on it. 10 years back when I joined, the problem was on the demand side. Doctors resisted technology coming in their arena. And I heard these words in not so many actual words, but the hidden meaning that, patient comes hearing my name, I'm writing the prescription, I'm performing surgery. Who the hell are you to tell me how should I conduct my business? So this was the state of affairs. But now there is a supply side problem. Doctors are really demanding information, they are demanding analytics, and we are struggling to provide that to help doctors, giving CDSS, giving all those MISs that they are looking for. Third stakeholder, nurse. When I joined this institute in 2011, I visited ICUs and I found nurses were maintaining 100 plus registers and forms. And I was wonderstruck, where do they get time to actually work on the patient? Because a lot of time is demanded by those forms and registers and different documents that need to be maintained along with the care. So nurses should be assisted in all possible manner by technology. When we started, all different applications for different islands, and nurses used to enter at least in 4 or 5 different platforms, lots of data, which was again enormous pain. So I was feeling that I have actually increased their pain rather than reducing it. So now we are working on platform consolidation and at least data portability from one platform to other, so that they have to only maintain one version of the truth. And of course, fourth and no least important is the management. So we need to have proper ERP modules in place where the management is able to know what are the schedule of charges, where billing is happening, what is the revenue trend, what is my, I would not say business loss, but whatever you say, opportunity loss to serve more patients. And of course, the consistency and correctness of the data that is being maintained. So covering all these stakeholders and their points of view, technology is all over there. I will not really enumerate the technologies that are there, talking of MongoDB, talking of AR/VR, talking of NLP. Niranjan has very well done that. So I think I can really conclude my words here.